Hello, I'm Ed Spicer, and this is www.spicyreads.org. In May 2010, I caught up with best-selling author and former Michigan neighbor Lisa McMann. Enjoy.
Lisa, welcome to www.spicyreads.org.
Thank you for having me.
Say, it's been a long way since your days working at Pooh Corner in Holland, Michigan. Or was it Grand Rapids?
Both, actually. I worked in both stores.
Pooh Corner, I don't know if it's a chain or whether it's sort of centrally owned, but I do know that the Grand Rapids store banned at one time the Harry Potter books.
Yeah, I believe they did. I don't know if I was at that store at the time.
So my question for you, obviously, with boners and things like that, is how they would think about your books.
Well, I was a little worried about that, actually. When I knew that I was going to be in Grand Rapids last summer, I had my publicist contact Pooh's Corner in the Breton Village Mall to see if they would be interested in having me, and I would not have been surprised if they'd said no. But they said resounding yes, so I was really thrilled that they would have me come, and we had a great signing.
Cheap, no doubt.
Yes, yes, she's come back. We'll take her now that she's got that New York Times bestseller thing, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. And speaking of New York Times bestseller, I think every author probably dreams of becoming a best-selling author that wins prizes for literary quality as well. But it had to have surprised you, too, because it's so rare.
Absolutely. I was completely shocked. I had no idea it was coming. I was sitting in my chair, in my green chair where I always sit and write, and I got a phone call one afternoon from my editor, and my agent was on the line as well, and my editor said, "Lisa, how does it feel to be on the New York Times bestseller list?" And I just said, "Shut up," about 5 times, and then I just couldn't even speak.
Liar!
Yes, don't do that to me. But it was fantastic. I remember just not even really being able to have a conversation with her at all, and being so excited, and then hanging up and just sitting there for about 10 minutes, and I kind of sat, and then I wandered around the house just with this information in my head, and then I called my husband.
No doubt you dreamt of this day.
Yes, of course.
Do you get interesting dream emails from teens or others about your books?
I get a lot of dream emails. I get some very interesting emails from people who want to tell me their dreams and see if I can interpret them, which I'm not an expert on that at all. I did do some research.
You could say that you are and become one. You could do the post, send me your dream on a postcard and become another bestseller.
Hey, there we go. Let's try that. But I get some crazy dream emails, but I also get some people who say to me, "I am so glad to hear about your Dreamcatcher series because I do that too. I go into other people's dreams." And hey, who am I to say that they don't? So that's
then you give them your home address and invite them over for visits.
Right, right.
Because all best-selling authors also just want to be totally transparent with all of their fans and have them come into their lives at any time, right?
Well, I do love to see the fans whenever possible, but it does help to have an organized event.
Like the teen book festival at Rochester.
Yes, which is where we are right now in this gorgeous place. And wow, one of the best festivals I've ever been to.
Yeah, Stephanie just deserves kudo after kudo. She should teach classes on how to run events.
She should. In fact, Stephanie, if you're watching, you should do that. Teach everybody how to do this. This is an incredible event.
Okay, what's new on the writing horizon for you?
Well, my next book coming out in February.
But that's old news.
Crier's Cross. Oh, that's old news?
Because you're done with that.
Yes, I've written it.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't interrupt. Crier's Cross.
Crier's Cross, yes. It's another teen paranormal. It's in the same vein as the Wake trilogy. Totally different setting and characters, though. but there's still a hot guy, which we always have to have, of course.
Also going to be like a trilogy or 4 books or 12
nope,
books?
Standalone.
Standalone.
It's a standalone. It was fun to write a standalone after writing the trilogy. And then in the fall of 2011 is The Unwanteds, which is my new dystopian fantasy for middle grades. And I am really excited about that book. I wrote it about 3 years ago, but I've just kind of been sitting on it. And now that we've got the Wake trilogy done, ready to get that one out there too, just for everybody to see. So. And
I'll bet your editors are too. They must really like you.
Yeah, they seem to. I send them lots of presents. I bribe.
Well, thank you so much for appearing on www.spicyreads.org. Any last advice for teens in Allegan who love your books?
Oh, you know, Allegan, I love you. I grew up in Holland, Michigan, and just, hey, enjoy that lake, because if you move away to Phoenix like I did, you really start to miss it.
And the green and the
green trees.
Color changes.
Yes,
and
I don't miss the snow, though. Sorry.
Okay. Thank you again. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks.
Thanks for stopping by www.spicyreads.org. This is Ed Spicer. I hope you enjoyed this interview with best-selling author Lisa McMann. Lisa, thanks for stopping by.